What's going on, guys? It's Robbie here again for another video. I want to start this video by saying two quick things. One, I use my Instagram, there's a lot of family and stuff on there, and I use it more as like a personal thing. So I have made an Instagram strictly for my cars, multiple I guess. I made it strictly for the BRZ because that's what I'm doing most of my stuff to right now, but it's not going to be shy of any of my other cars or projects or friends' cars or anything like that. So I started strictly a car page, and I will post that right here on the bottom of the screen. And you'll be noticing I've been sliding those in my videos, but I just haven't really remembered to tell you guys yet. If you just like seeing pictures of nice cars every day, just go ahead and follow that Instagram. And if you were wanting to keep up with more of my personal life, you just follow the other one. Number two is just, I'm sorry about how bunk my car is right now. I did the install for the sub, my car sat for a while. I never really got around to doing anything as far as cleaning up my trunk. As far as cleaning up my trunk or making it look pretty back there. So I'm missing a panel in the back and my no trunk lining, and everything's just kind of all over the place. I don't know how much of it you can see in the video, but my car is a complete disaster right now, so I'm sorry about that. So today we're going to talk about why there will never be a BRZ STI, and there just flat out isn't going to be one. There may be like a body kit, they may call it a BRZ STI, but the big BRZ STI WRX engine turbo BRZ that everybody dreams about is just never going to happen, and it wouldn't make sense for it to happen. I know a lot of people are going to be butthurt about that, and they've probably been dreaming of it and wanting it, and they're probably going to tell me I'm wrong, but like, if you actually think about it, it would make no sense for there to be a BRZ STI at all. So Subaru kind of prides their BRZ on being a tuner car, a track car, and something with a very open platform. It's kind of like an old Sylvia, like an old Fox body Mustang. Like, it's built, you can do anything to it. The way it's designed, it's so open to being whatever you want it to be. And they've kind of prided themselves on that. And they make it an even 200 horsepower car because that gives tuners, the people who they're targeting to buy this car, the potential to do whatever they want to it. You can track it the way it is stock, and it's an amazing car. You can drive it the way it is stock, and it's an amazing car. But if you want to get into it, if you want a turbo, if you want to supercharge it, it gives you the option to do that reasonably. So you can spend $47,000 on a new STI, or you can spend $28,000 on a BRZ, and then that gives you the option to do whatever you want. You're not stuck with a turbo engine, and I know people are going to be like, yeah, well, once you have a turbo engine, you're not stuck with that either. Like, you can do whatever you want. But like, if you bought a BRZ with a turbo in it, are you really going to buy a BRZ with a turbo and then swap it out for something else? Like a whatever, or are you going to buy a BRZ without a turbo in it so that you can do whatever you want to it? You know what I mean? Like, you want to buy the most raw platform and start from there. And I think that's why they will never do it. They may give you a body kit with a sick wing and big flares and whatever it might be. Like, an STI is a little bit wider. They might give you some kind of STI body kit, but there will just never be the WRX turbo engine, STI turbo engine in this car, because one, it would be way too expensive. People just wouldn't buy it. Like, I know I wouldn't spend $50,000 on a BRZ brand new. I spend $30,000 and then do whatever I want to it, but then it's my creation. But if I wouldn't spend $50,000 on a BRZ when I can spend $50,000 on an STI, and I know it's like personal preference and stuff, but it's just the way that the general, like, you have to think about everybody who buys cars. Most of them wouldn't want to do that. I know there's going to be the select few that would, and I don't disagree with you in that that's wrong. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying that's the reason why they wouldn't. Not enough people would buy it. It would be too much for them. And they'd have to redesign a lot of things to make it a production car with that much power. These roads are fucking brutal on these coils. Oh my god. Also, and I know that Subaru has the power to, on their own, kind of make one. They don't have to share it with Toyota, Scion, whatever. It's Toyota now. They don't have to share it with them, I know that. But because they already share this car, and I know they may not look directly the same, but for the most part, they're pretty similar. And they already share the fact that they're built together and everything. So for them to kind of go ahead and make their own BRZ STI would kind of not make Toyota, but Toyota would kind of have to be on board with having their own version of that and doing the same thing, because they are fairly similar of a car. And to go ahead and make all those advancements by themselves, and they wouldn't have such the market to, like, Subaru wouldn't have the market to do that themselves, so they would have to get Toyota on board for them to do that. And Toyota, I think, is working on a lot bigger things than making a GT86 STI, whatever they would call it. I just don't feel like it's a feasible option. I don't feel like it's ever going to happen. And I know that's going to make a lot of people mad, and a lot of people are going to say, well, those aren't really valuable points, and you know, this was a shit video, give it thumbs down, whatever you guys are going to say. But all being butthurtness aside, yes, there may be some fake spy photos, they may be real spy photos, but the moral of this is there will never be that turbo STI. They would ruin the whole foundation of what the BRZ is and how it's such a raw car, and it isn't going to happen. And I'm sorry if that made some of you guys upset, but that's honestly the sad truth wrapped up in a quick little video. And I just think lately I've been seeing a lot of stuff about turbo STI or turbo BRZs and this and that be coming out soon, and it's just not gonna happen, and that's the sad truth. And everybody just needs to accept it and kind of stop hoping for it, because I know a lot of you guys, oh yeah, that'd be sick, but you'd never buy one. I know for a fact you would never do it. So sorry to all you guys I hurt. For any of you I didn't hurt, make sure you give the video a thumbs up to count everybody I did hurt. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe. If you like the video, like the video. If you want to see a cool Instagram, check out the Instagram I laid out in the beginning, or in this cool clip you're about to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you next time. Peace out.